In a world consumed by the ceaseless pursuit of time, where obligations and distractions compete for every precious minute, many of us find ourselves drowning in the scarcity of this finite resource. But what if I told you that just by embracing a few habits, you can save over 1,000 hours of your life? Now, I don't know about you, but that's way more valuable than a couple Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin right now? Okay, that's a lot of shoes. I've been tracking over the years all the time that I have saved by incorporating these habits, and it's crazy. When you're able to maximize your 24 hours in a day, you can get a lot more done than you even realize. And I learned all these habits through my time practicing minimalism. The first one being getting rid of one thing every day. We live in a world that encourages accumulation, and I don't think there's anything wrong with accumulation. I've definitely shifted my ways to being more of a practical materialist, but it's the unchecked accumulation that becomes the problem. And this is where this habit makes a huge impact. And the premise is very simple. Every day, whether it's a physical product or a digital file or a nagging thought, you just hit delete, you let it go. In reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, I've learned that just building small habits consistently day after day has a massive compounding effect. And even though I had to do remedial math in college, let's see if I got this right. If you get rid of just one thing every day for a year, by the end of that year, you will have decluttered 365 items from your life. Imagine all that physical and mental space that you free up by getting rid of all that unnecessary baggage. It's a process that not only simplifies your surroundings, but opens up a lot of mental bandwidth. Now, when considering all the time that you're saving with managing or maintaining or thinking about everything in your life that you own, it could be the hours spent cleaning or organizing your home, searching for lost items, or sifting through your digital clutter. Now, multiplying these expenditures by 365, and you can see how you could be saving a lot of time. The next thing that's gonna save you countless hours is just buying nice, high quality things. In the world of instant gratification and fast fashion, we often find ourselves drowning in the clutter of disposable goods, in the never-ending cycle of replacements. Cheap, low-quality items may seem like a budget-friendly choice, but there's hidden costs in those. A cost that not only robs you of your hard-earned money, but also your time. This is time that could have been spent on more meaningful pursuits, like watching my videos. I think I may do a video in the future because I love like the Dollar Tree or 99-cent store. I love going there and just finding things that are useful, that are just low cost, and I think I'll continue to do that, indefinitely. But there's certainly things that you shouldn't buy there. Like if you're buying condoms at Dollar General, you got bigger issues. No, but I would spend so much money buying like cheap pants on Amazon or things like that, and they would rip like almost immediately. I mean, you go to your local mall and you see that there's big sales and you run and you rush to buy the thing because you just want the sale and you don't even know if it's quality or not. But I feel like this is a culture that just celebrates that. A lot of people ask me why I spend so much money on my clothes, and the simple answer is I like quality over quantity. I'd rather buy one nice shirt than a Hanes 6-pack. And I know nicer things come with a more upfront cost. Maybe you don't want to spend that extra money on quality gas, but when your car breaks down, you know why. This process has really given me a great lesson in mindfulness because I'm thoroughly searching and really considering each purchase because I know that I'm spending a lot of money up front on that one thing. So I want to make sure that I have the best one that suits my needs. And this will curb impulsive purchases that would have otherwise just cluttered my surroundings. There's nothing I hate more than that one single returns and exchange aisle in Target. The next time saver is using the 2-minute rule. Let's start with addressing a common time thief that I am at war with: procrastination. I procrastinated all day to hit record on this video, and now it's significantly more hot in here. And we all put off small tasks, telling ourselves, we'll do it later. Well, there's nothing worse when you put all those small tasks off till later until you have a monumental amount of shit that you have to get done. And this is why I love the 2-minute rule, because it's a deceptively straightforward process that really just allows you to manage your time more effectively. The rule is very simple. If there's a task that you believe that can be completed in 2 minutes or less, just do it. If you complete just one 2-minute task every single day for a year, that's over 700 minutes. That's over 12 hours. That's me doing better math than I ever used to. And it also helps you alleviate that mental burden of having a giant to-do list. If I let them just build up, then I get super overwhelmed and then I just continue to push it off, and it's not a good ending. This rule also harnesses the power of momentum. When you start getting quick wins one after another, you build that accomplishment and you build that confidence in yourself, and it grows into larger achievements. It's a way to overcome that inertia that often accompanies procrastination. The next habit is only saying yes if it's a hell yes. We're in an age where demands and opportunities recklessly knock at a door, and saying yes to everything just becomes a double-edged sword. Saying yes can be great. It could open up new experiences, new opportunities for growth, but saying yes could also make you feel overwhelmed and overcommitted. And that's when you start to feel like your life is spiraling out of control with all these massive commitments that you didn't want to say yes to. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but you're doing them now. I hate letting people down when they ask me for favors because I want to be that nice guy and be able to provide and do those things and show them that I really care, but I'm only one dude. I can't watch your dog in LA and your cat in Jackson Hole, Wyoming at the same time. So instead of overcommitting, I've really just grown to say yes to things that are truly like, yeah, I gotta do that, like for sure. And if it's something that's too time consuming or doesn't align my values, I just say no. I don't care. Like, nah, dude, I'm not watching your dog. I gotta take care of my Roomba, Henry. And if you're someone that is always saying yes to everything, then this is really gonna be a confidence builder for you. It's really gonna free you up to set boundaries, and you clearly need to, because I get it. Like, you want everyone to like you, but come on, you can't overdo it. The next one is 3T planning every night before bed. Mornings can often feel like a frenzied race against the clock. You wake up late for work because you hit the snooze button too many times, and you have all these lists of tasks and commitments swirling through your mind at the same time because you neglected to do them earlier, and as you're running late, you say screw it and you don't even shower, and then by the time you get to work, you're just overwhelmed. Yeah, that was too real. But when you plan the 3 big objectives that you have to complete the next day, you're giving yourself a massive advantage. You're giving yourself a head start, and you're allowing yourself the ability to go into the next day really prepared and focused. This prevents aimless wandering and procrastination, trying to figure out what you're gonna exactly do with your day, because it's all right there. You got your 3 things, your 3 objectives that are gonna get you closer to your goals, and it's go time. I went to bed with the objective last night of, I'm gonna film this video, I'm gonna make a thumbnail, and I'm gonna clean the house. And guess what? I'm filming the video, I did the thumbnail, and I haven't cleaned the house yet, but I will. The next habit that's gonna save you so much time is just learning from others. Let me be the first to say that I went to college, I graduated, I did all that, and I have never learned more than actual hands-on experience. In harnessing that experience of other people that have gone down the road that you're going, that have experienced what you're experiencing and have had those pitfalls and know what to avoid and how to maneuver, is just insane. It's like the biggest time hack. We often embrace tasks and endeavors and projects with good intentions, but there's usually a learning curve. And when there's a steep learning curve, there's usually a lot of pitfalls. We make mistakes and we face setbacks and we invest time into things that ultimately lead to dead ends. And this process is so frustrating and even more time consuming. I look at learning from mistakes as like having a time traveling mentor, a guide that can steer you away from your potential blunders and help you get to where you want to go much quicker. I'm fortunate enough to have a handful of really successful YouTube friends, and I ask them for feedback. I ask them what works for them, what didn't work for them, how can I get where I want to go quicker, and I just listen. It's been such a helpful way to tap into the collective knowledge of those that have walked the same path as you. I feel like that's why people love courses so much, because they feel like they're gonna provide value in fast tracking their success. Being able to sidestep that trial and error stage as much as possible is just gonna save you so much time, so much money, and so much mental energy. It's also a super powerful decision maker. When I reached out for feedback for my YouTube videos, I got feedback that I should change certain things up that I wouldn't have. And now when I look at videos, I have a different approach in how I make my decisions and what I should do videos on. Consider all the time and energy that you may spend reinventing the wheel when other people have already solved those problems. When you hear about those struggles and setbacks other people faced, it deepens your appreciation for their journeys and yours. It reminds us that we're all human, that we could benefit from other people's experiences, and people just didn't wake up with 1 million subscribers. They worked hard, and there was a time when they had as much as me and even less. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. It means the world to me. If you did like it, it would mean a lot if you would just hit that like button and maybe share it with someone that you think could benefit from it. You can share it with Tiny Tim. If you haven't seen my other videos, I got a whole bunch of them. I make new videos every week. All right, I'm gonna take a cold shower and watch reruns of One Tree Hill. Till the next time, later.